The girl was only 7 when she buried her mother, with the entire village watching. For the next 5 years, she dug 47 graves, planning to bury the whole village one day. But every evening, when she came home from digging, the villagers welcomed her with cookies and candy. Seeing his daughter snacking again, her father sighed and gently pulled her away. Back home, she shared dinner with her parents, in a warm but quietly heartbreaking atmosphere. Her parents always showed hints of pity, because they weren't her real parents. They were the ones who adopted her. They loved her deeply. But watching a child shoulder this kind of burden tore them apart inside. 15 years ago, humans stopped being born and stopped dying. In those 15 abandoned years, she was the only child ever born, the last new human. She inherited her mother's duty. She became the one who could make the dead truly die, the Reaper. But the girl had no idea that no one in the village was alive anymore. Everything she saw was an illusion crafted for her sake, until one day, she noticed the entire village had vanished. She ran through the streets, calling out for someone, but not a single person answered. At a corner, she bumped into a man. The man immediately pulled a gun and aimed it at her head. She froze, too stunned to understand. Once he confirmed she wasn't one of the dead, he holstered the gun.
でお前何者？
私は愛、墓守です。
お前がここの墓守？
何か文句でもありますか？
When he learned she was a gravekeeper, he asked about a woman named Hannah. But in this village, other than her adoptive mother Anna, no such woman existed. Failing to find what he wanted, the man turned to leave. The girl stopped him and asked who he really was.
人食いおもちゃのハンプニー・ハンバートさ。
お父様と同じ名前。
Her mother once told her her real father's name was Hampney Humbert, and that one day he would come for them. She couldn't hide her disappointment. In her imagination, her father was a tough hero, the kind of man who would fight monsters to save her. Her fantasy made the man speechless. Still, knowing she was a gravekeeper, he decided to give her a task, one meant only for someone like her. She had no idea how brutal the truth would be. She followed the man to the village square and froze. Every villager had been slaughtered. Bodies lay scattered everywhere, and the worst part was seeing her adoptive parents among the dead. The man's arrival shattered the dream she lived in and dragged her into a world that was real and merciless.